pounds. It's Taryn, or BSG, tearing it up. Today is December 5th, 2017. I want to say week 11, post-op BSG. Put it in the bottom if I'm wrong. I had surgery September 19th, 2017 at Henry Ford, Maine with Dr. Carbuli. My high weight was 278. My surgery weight was 232. I came at you last week at 209.2. Now, guys, scale played tricks on me this week. It was like up and down. It was like 211. I think it even went up to like 212. I think 211 was my weigh-in, which I probably would have put lower if I didn't have to take a picture of the scale. But because I had to send a picture of the scale, what are you going to do? So, was my weigh-in for the 2 diet bets I'm part of. I'll tell you in a minute. So then it dropped down to 205, and then it bounced up to 208. And today, guys, today is my weigh-in, so it's the only one that actually counts, is 204.0. What? I know. That is 28 pounds since surgery, 5.2 pounds in a week, 74 pounds lost since my highest weight, and I have 74 pounds till goal. I thought that was a notable number. I thought that was pretty cool. Excuse me. I'm still a little bit sick. So 5.2 pounds. That is my highest loss in a week since the first week after surgery. A couple other things I wanted to note. My starting BMI was 49.2, which was obese class 3. I am currently 36.1, so that's obesity class 2. So I lost 13 BMI points, 13.1. That's a lot, right? So this week, how did I lose that much? Of course, keto. I love keto, right? And the funny thing is, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I probably eat about 1,300 calories a day. Now, I was talking to Sleever79. She's on Instagram. She does keto, and she's on YouTube. Whatever. So I was talking with her, and like, I don't know, maybe I overcount, because like if I make green beans and put butter in the pan while I'm cooking it, I count that, because I don't know how much of it I'm eating. If I make eggs and I put butter in the bottom of the pan, I count the butter that I put in the bottom of the pan. So maybe most people just don't count like everything they put in their mouth. But like, to me, I can't tell you how much I actually ate of that. So I may as well just count it, because I'd rather overcount than undercount, and think that I'm doing better than I am. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me, and I'm neurotic, and that's why it seems like I eat so much. Because I count everything. I count every, thing I put in my coffee, everything, every piece of gum, like whatever I put in my mouth, I count. So for half the ash, she's talking about coffee. What I do with my coffee to save carbs is I put Premier Protein, because Premier Protein only has 2 net carbs. Excuse me. So I'll have it like throughout the day. I'll drink 1 whole Premier Protein, and just every time I drink coffee, I put it in there. Bulletproof coffee kind of makes me want to barf. You put butter and coconut oil in there. If it's the end of the day and I'm super low on my fat, I will do it. Like, I had one last night at like 8 o'clock at night. I know most people do it in the morning, but I figure why waste the calories that early in the morning? Because like, if you put in a tablespoon of butter and you put in a teaspoon or whatever of coconut oil or MCT oil, it's like 200 calories, right? So you're going to start your day off with like 200 calories. I don't know. So I just do the Premier Protein, and then if I need the fat, then I'll put the other. But to me, honestly, during the weight loss phase, I don't think that hitting that fat goal is as important as whenever you're in maintenance, because whenever your body doesn't have enough fat, it goes to your fat stores. So I don't know. For what it's worth, that's my opinion on it. But it is like, if you're doing technically keto, then you are supposed to have more fats than anything else. Like, you're supposed to have like 70 to 80, depending on who you ask, percent of your diet is fat, and then 10 or 20% or 10 or 15% from protein, and then only 5 to 10% carbs. It just depends on like what macro calculator you're using. To me, I don't really care as long as I stay under 20 carbs. I'm more of an Atkins style girl. On top of the fact, being a WLS patient, I have surgical requirements. Like, my surgery doctor told me I have to get 80 to 100 grams of carb or protein. And I know Mission Sleeve was saying in one of her videos that she had to up her protein because she was like protein malnourished. So I don't want that to happen to me. So I try to keep my protein up, which, if I'm trying to, regulate my fat compared to my protein, I'm going to end up with a lot of damn calories by the end of the day trying to get all my macros right. So I don't know. I don't really stress it. You like my robe? I got it for my birthday from my husband. It's very cozy. Anyway, so another keto friend I have on YouTube. So Half the Ash and Slaver 79. And then Diamond BBW. She is not a WLS patient. Correct me if I'm wrong. But she's not a WLS patient. But she just does keto. She's lost a really good amount of weight. And she's having a hard time this week, so sorry. I don't know if you're watching, but you'll get back on track and you'll feel better. Keep it up because you're doing really good. Anyway. And then Sleeve It to Mom. Hi. I know she was saying she was going to stop making videos, and we kind of all pressured her. We appreciate that you're still making them, but if you decide to not continue to make them, I understand. And I will still follow you on Instagram. But I do enjoy your videos. And then Teeny Tum. I don't know what happened. If you're watching, I hope it wasn't anything negative, but she posted a video and just said, I'm only posting on Instagram now. So I don't know what happened, but sorry. I hope it wasn't anything negative. I hope it was just not for you or whatever, But if you start making videos again, let me know and I'll watch. I think I'm subscribed anyway, so it'll probably notify me. And then Bama Mom BSG, congrats on your new house. That is so exciting. I'm like, yay, she got in. I know it's frustrating whenever you got like all those people in and out of your house. But, girl, you got a new house. Yay. Also, I misspoke on my last video. Annabelle, I do watch her. So if you don't, you should try. Whatever, go find her. But she does not do keto. I don't know why. I thought she did, but she doesn't. So, hi. Anyway, so, I'm enjoying the weight loss with the keto. The one downside is my husband said that I've been quite a bitch, and he doesn't really want to talk to me right now. And my daughter is kind of in agreement that I've been overly cranky. My husband told me I need to eat a fucking carb and stop being so mean. But I'm not going to, honey. You gotta love me anyway. Whatever. I'm not really happy food-wise whenever I'm not eating carbs. And apparently it's making me a bitch, so sorry, guys. But I lost 5 pounds. So I'm gonna keep doing it because it works. So, whatever. I don't know if you guys can see, but I found another bone recently. You gotta really look. And I gotta really stick it out there, but my collarbone is trying to come. It's not like out there if I'm just sitting here at this point, but if I kind of pop it up, I found them. At least I know where they're at now. They're not really hanging out with me, but at least I know where they are. And, oh, exercise. So, I did gut this week. I went to the gym 3 times, but I did go for 2 over an hour walks. So, right now I'm trying to get my CEs to renew my paramedic license. You know, I'm a nurse and a paramedic. Well, unfortunately, paramedic, you have to do 10 times more to keep your license than you do a nurse, which sucks. So I have class 8 hours a day. I did it last Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I do it this Friday, Saturday, Sunday so that I can renew my license. Yeah. Ridiculous. So you have to sit in class, you got to participate and do all these practicals, and guys, I am bored out of my mind. Anyway, so they've been giving us like an hour and 15 minutes to eat lunch. So I just eat and then go for a walk. But Taryn, you're supposed to take a half an hour to eat. I know Amy Eats Plants was talking about this. I suck, guys. I am not a slow eater. That is one thing I gotta keep working on. I end up scarfing it down. I haven't got the foamies. I haven't thrown up, but I do measure everything I eat. So I guess I'm just, excuse me, even though I'm not like throwing up, it's probably because I'm only eating like the amount that I know can fit in my stomach. I can fit about 3 to 4 ounces of protein and then about an ounce or 2 of veggies. So about like 6 ounces at a sitting. Now, sometimes that's a lot. Like sometimes that's pushing it. Sometimes I don't make it. Some things are fluffier than others, and I feel like that makes a difference. Like if I drink a protein shake, I can drink 8 ounces. So that's fluid. It just goes in. I can drink water at a normal rate. I had a 20 ounce Propel and drink it within like a half an hour. I have used a straw a couple times, not all the time, but it helps me get it by water. I drink it faster, and it just helps because I hate water. But I'm getting my water in. And I think that's it. I will see you next week. Oh, this week I'm going to try to do 3 to 5 days in the gym because I have this class this weekend. 5 isn't going to happen, I'm not going to lie. It's probably going to be 3. If that. Probably 3. That's what I'm hoping for. But it's Tuesday and I have paperwork to do and I haven't done anything yet. So, gym is not happening today. So maybe 2 days at the gym and 3 days walking. I don't know. I'm going to try to do something. Anyway, so I also joined the holiday bet with Kimberly H, which is free. So that's awesome. But I'm such a slow loser. I'm sure I will not win that because it's compared to everyone else. So, I know they do it like with a percentage, whoever loses the biggest percentage, but there's some people who are like awesome losers, and I've been like the slowest loser ever on YouTube, whatever. So I really doubt that one will be me. But she just has some really good prizes, and it was free, so I was like, screw it. I even got a couple of my friends who are trying to lose weight. Hi, Darcy and Stephanie. Darcy is working with a nutritionist, and Stephanie is she's doing those little containers. I don't know what it's called. Maybe it's like Beachbody or 20-day fix, maybe. That sounds right. Anyway, Stephanie's lost a lot of weight. I'm so proud of you, Steph. I think she's actually the only person in my real life that watches my videos, so love you, thank you. And then I also joined Lauren Lusing's diet bet, which that one I like, because even though I had to pay $40 to get into it, it is, whoever wins divides up the pot. So you get your money back, and all you got to do is lose 4% of your weight in a month. So I think mine was like 8 pounds. I feel like I can do that, right? Maybe not, but it's worth a shot. All right. Anyways, bye guys. Love ya. See you next week.